Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading. This is a bonus love reading for September 2024, so let's dive straight into it. We're going to make it a quick reading. We're starting off with soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So Aries, there could be soulmate energy around you at this time. I am in the personal belief that we have several soulmates in our lifetimes, and there's no one single soulmate. There is definitely, though, in the month of September, somebody who is a friend of your soul connecting with you, so pay attention to that. We have the balsamic moon, a time for healing. It feels like conversations. It feels like getting closer, navigating intimacy, increasing your intimacy with somebody. These are the feelings that are coming through that I feel just deep in my heart. Getting to know somebody at a deeper level, having conversations to understand each other at a deeper level. This person feels to be your soulmate, and you may be trying to simply like get into a good rhythm, a good routine with them. Like, okay, how often are we going to text? How often are we going to call each other? How often are we going to see each other? And navigating those sort of territories. I'm also seeing increasing intimacy. So for example, opening up about jealousy or how you may feel about each other, things like that may be very significant for you. So we're going to pick 6 cards, 2 rows of 3. Again, this is going to be a quick reading. First card out for you is the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. So you may initially have met up with this person again. It may have started off friendly. It may have started off like in a friend group or friend setting, something like that. You maybe weren't even expecting to have deeper feelings or to have this grow into something else, but your social life in terms of platonic relationships is somehow playing into your love life this month. This could also be seen as having group get-togethers and introducing your soulmate to your friends, or maybe even meeting people from their lives, getting to know each other and the people that are important to each other. It kind of gets rid of some of that scary, anxious, like allure that people give off, you know? So have conversations, ask your soulmate or somebody you suspect to be your soulmate, who are the people closest to you in your life? And even if you're just making friends, it's so important to just ask questions to your friends, get to know them on a deeper level. Who are your siblings? What was your relationship like with them growing up? Who are your best friends? Why do you think your best friends are your friend? Like, what qualities do you give off in friendship that people really admire? What's your relationship like with your family? Do you think you have a best friend? Do you feel like you are satisfied when it comes to your social relationships? These are the deeper sort of questions that I'm seeing here, and it'll really open up the doorway for increased intimacy and for your soulmates to really reveal themselves to you, and it'll just feel right, I'm also seeing just good, fun times together. There could be alcohol involved or drinking involved if you are somebody who drinks. For example, you may be seeing this person at a vulnerable state. Maybe they get a little drunk, maybe they get a little deep with you, maybe they open up, so I am seeing that. Very cool, very cute. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. There could be an earth sign coming into play for you during this time. That would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not need to be. I want to see what comes out around this king. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse right next to that. Let's see, second row of cards out. King of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of people coming through in your love life right now. There's a crowd. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. And your final card is the Empress in reverse. Okay, Aries, you have a lot of people around you. And the interesting thing is the only court card that's upright is this King of Wands. So this could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that is really good for you. And this is also you and your divine masculine energy, which simply means like you're initiating plans, you're seeing higher visions of what's going to unfold in your life as a whole in the upcoming weeks and months, and you're starting to see how people will really fit into your life. There could be a masculine earth sign here that is not the one. Okay, not a soulmate. And same thing, feminine air sign, and that would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, not really giving off those good feels, okay? Now, take the zodiac sign predictions with a grain of salt, because obviously you will all be connecting with somebody different. However, there's a feminine energy here that is very sharp-tongued, or somebody could be bringing out this energy within you. Okay, anybody who is they just come off as like selfish. They don't want to take you out on a date because they don't feel like they have enough time or energy or money. Pay attention to that type of energy. Anybody here who they just can't seem to see past themselves and empathize with how other people may feel about their words and actions or lack thereof, definitely not somebody you want to keep associating with, because this person brings out the Queen of Swords in you in reverse. Okay, and that is just being very sharp with your tongue, very cutthroat sort of energy. Yeah, pay attention to how people make you feel is what I want to say, because there are definitely people around you, people in your energy, that maybe not be bringing out the best within you. And with the Two of Swords in reverse, you might not necessarily want to release those people and let them go, but I feel like if you do let them go, this opens the doorway up for a greater love with this King of Wands sort of energy to come through. This is somebody who's warm, compassionate. They have a vision in their life. They're very energetic. They're always doing some sort of project, is what it seems like. And they're super fun to be around. They plan super cute dates. They have great ideas for things that they want to do with you. It just feels really nice. And by letting go and releasing the people who aren't working for you, you open the doorway up to that. And with the Empress in reverse, you may feel like there's a lack of abundance, a lack of synergy anyways with these sort of older connections. And again, it just opens the doorway up when you release them. And that's why it's a time of healing with the balsamic moon. There are some relationships that you're very much aware, becoming increasingly aware, like they're not going to carry on within this next chapter of my life. And this ties into the astrology because we do have Pluto doing its final rounds in Capricorn, and you being a cardinal sign, this to me is kind of like you're releasing anything that gives off that Capricorn Plutonian energy, which is essentially like anything involved with like toxic patriarchy, anybody who's very selfish, anybody who's very like old school, like, oh, I can't date anybody who doesn't have a traditional job, or you know, anybody who has an unusual style, or anyone outside of my culture, anything like that. If you get that vibe from people, they are not your soulmate. Okay, they may be a soulmate with a lot of karmic cords still wrapped around them. Release them, let them go, let them resolve their own karma, because there is a soulmate coming in that is actually quite the opposite, you know, really inspired and attracted to your differences and to your unusual things that you do that don't necessarily line up with societal standards. So it's definitely a time of healing. We see a soulmate here, which is amazing, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, Aries. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this love energy in September. And like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.